Wow. We made it. We did. Not just to De La Viega Park in Santa Cruz. Shout out all the softball players. Guys, we made it in life. I've officially made it in life. Look at this. Let me tell you why. If you're seeing this video, you've also made it in life. Crazy. I'm serious. If you're seeing this, it's because we're similar. You probably doubt yourself. You probably love hard. You probably feel hard. That love, pain, but if you're like me, you know you're your own worst enemy. You being your thoughts, your perception, your actions, your feelings. That truth is out there for you to find, for you to decide. And for all of us, you know, if you're not like me, if you don't resonate with this video, I am going to say the proof is in the pudding. The reality of things are the way they are for a reason, no? Whether that be fully in our control or the contrary. I would argue it's influenceable. You. The way you feel, the way your life is. That's exactly why I feel like I've made it. And why you probably have too. It's because you understand. You understand your value. I'd be making funny faces maybe, but it's because I'm trying not to shake. I'm very cold. The thing about you is that you understand your power, your God-given power. You understand your God-given blessings. The thing that makes you different is you don't abuse it. You don't hurt other people. You don't enjoy others' suffering. Your boy got a six-pack. Not actually, but like basically. Suffering is definitely necessary. The muscle tears to grow. Understand? You've done enough tearing, my friend. You've done enough tearing to learn. You've done enough tearing at your place, at your pace, in your space. You've done it. You are ready for the next step. Now what that is, nobody can tell you. Ever. Ever. Don't let anybody tell you how it's not special to be here. Don't let anybody tell you anything. And I say that with warning. I say that with warning. 'Tis the shame. 'Tis the same to blindly accept something as it is to blindly send it away. You don't know what it was if it was blind. Could have been the best thing ever, could have been the worst thing ever. I gotta go to the side real quick. Hello. Hello. Thank you guys. Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Wow. Yes, they could see me. But yeah, if you made it this far, I'm gonna guess you're between the ages of 18 and 23, and you are chosen. You are part of this generation that grew up with Bluetooth. Look at me. I'm literally holding a fucking magic mirror. Like, the smartphone. What? I was just talking earlier on a live stream with somebody from across the world and enjoying it and connecting. Like, we both fell into conversation, not thinking about being on stream, just living. That's what the chosen ones are here to do, to live, to bring others back to life. Look at this. This has been here for a long time. Can we not enjoy it? The chosen ones know it doesn't make sense. Patrick Mahomes, hey, I'm a Raiders fan. Homie's fucking goated. Same for Tom Brady, but fuck them both. Patrick Mahomes, mad respect to this guy, for 10 years, he made $500 million. Throwing a football, getting hit, like, no disrespect to the skill. Maybe he's the best to do it. That's why he gets paid so much. Here's the point, ladies and gentlemen. $500 million to play a sport? While there's people who die of starvation or homelessness, that's out of your fucking mind. And there's so many uncanny examples you could use that it's just unfathomable. Recent times, RFK Jr., Trojan horse. RFK and Trump are the Trojan horse of our times, where people really had hope. Donald Trump, a previous TV star, very wealthy person, becomes president for the second time after being extremely controversial, comes back for a second time with hope, and it's been a shit fire, like most of politics. Surprise. Anyways, that's the Trojan horse though. You have good expectations, you welcome it in, and then it's your enemies in your home now. With RFK, his recent announcement is the uncanny thing that I was previously speaking about, where yes, the United States of America thankfully removed food dyes and other consumables that are carcinogenic, meaning there were conscious people who approved and sold, hi baby, you scared me, food to people knowing it would cause cancer in them. It's been like this way in the United States for a very long time. Until recently, right? So people are like celebrating, oh, he did something cool. The United Kingdom, other places, that just was never allowed in the first place. Hi, miss. The Trojan horse idea that I'm gonna finish with right now is people are excited about that. Honestly, me too. I don't want cancer in my food. But here's the thing. A subtle, silent announcement was that they're tracking autistic people. He's played a role of controversial anti-vax advocate to please all these Republican people who my father is part of, no disrespect, but I understand the values and I understand the perspective. It's a fucking Trojan horse. If you're seeing this, you're probably chosen too. But this is a warning. If you are neurodivergent, protect yourself. Protect your energy. God is real. Everything, everywhere, forever. You are powerful. The moral of everything I say, the moral is that everything is always okay. Truly, everything is always okay. It has been and it always will be. However, here, we forget that. Every day. It's sad, the Patrick Mahomes, the certain people who carry such ability, such potential. It's not anybody's responsibility to save the world. But those who do have power do have responsibility. Like I said earlier, the proof's in the pudding. Reality is the way it is for a reason. In 2020, 90% of all US dollars were printed. Do you understand the money circulation? The system of how the dollar has value? It has value right now because we say it has value, because we agree it has value. In 2020, it was nearly 1,000% increase. Tenfold increase of potential wealth, of potential financial acquirabilities. Basically, something crazy happened in 2020 with the currency. Do you have more money right now? Essentially, your money should have been 10 times over. If we're going with what happened in reality. Okay, so there's 10 times more money than there was. Yet, where did it go in these last few years? Like those political people say, the rich got richer. Yeah, so did every medical company. So did every insurance company. So did all these people who make money, tricking you, telling you everything's not okay. The news, everything, your life, everything you do is because you don't feel okay. And that's 100% a fucking fact. I love life. I love living. I love it. But there are some days where I'm tired. And I am young too. There are some days where I don't want to. And I have a great life. I'm very privileged. So as somebody who is so privileged, I can't even compare myself. If I were to compare myself, how can I expect other people to think it's all okay? Understand it's all okay when it's the hunt for money, it's the hunt for love, it's the hunt for acceptance, it's the hunt. Some people like hunting, just to hunt. They hunt people. Maybe not exactly physically, but spiritually. There's all this shit going on, and it's still okay. It's genuinely still okay, and it's actually meant to be. Maybe very hard to understand, but those are my thoughts. Diego Miguel Gonzalez on his best friend's birthday. Shout out Caden John Loftus, April 27th. That's just my thoughts. I never truly feel understood because I just talk for too long that it's impossible to understand me. But these videos help me cope with my interpretation of the world, as well as ideally influence others who feel the same way. So I trust God is going to put this video where it needs to be. And I love you very much, my friend. You are very powerful. You're very special. Be careful. Take care. Much love. Oh shit. I lost a portion of this video. I don't know how much. It's hard. Having so many thoughts and having all this going on. There's certain people that understand. Certain people who wrote books. Like, from 1984 to the Bible. Something's coming. I don't fear it, I've always known it. No, it's not death. That's always been here too. A test of the soul. A test of humankind. That is what is upon us. Showed you that beautiful forest. Some people kill themselves. Anything is possible. Some people still believe lies. Like they're not perfect, valuable as souls. And that's also why we have Jesus Christ. For people who have done horrible things. You are forgiven. You can thank God for that one. Even people who haven't done horrible things, we are all forgiven. That's why it's always okay. This realm is a reincarnating ground. Cycles, cyclical lessons. It's true, it is like devil-owned. Because it's dark. Who are the richest people? Not the nicest ones. Who are the most famous people? Not the kindest ones. Not the most loving people. Sometimes they do make it. Amen. Amen. Love me a cool celebrity, but how about your hardworking mom and dad? Or that hardworking friend that passed away? Or that loving friend that passed away?